Welcome to the Smart Work Training Center. We provide free online training to help health and safety professionals enhance their team's skills, prevent injuries, and comply with legal requirements. Before starting the training, please keep a pen and paper with you to make notes or write down your questions. You can clarify your doubts at the end of this session. Let's start today's training. Welcome to this essential firefighting training, specifically designed for our colleagues and partners in the United Arab Emirates. Fire safety is paramount in every environment, safeguarding lives, property, and ensuring business continuity. This training will equip you with the knowledge and skills to prevent fires, respond effectively to emergencies, and ensure full compliance with critical safety regulations relevant to the UAE. To effectively combat fires, we must first understand their fundamental nature. Fire requires three elements to ignite and sustain: fuel, oxygen, and heat. These form what is known as the fire triangle. For a fire to continue burning, a fourth element, a chain reaction, is also necessary, completing the fire tetrahedron. Removing any one of these four elements will extinguish the fire. Fires are categorized into different classes based on the type of combustible material involved. Class A involves ordinary combustible materials such as wood, paper, cloth, and plastics. Class B involves flammable liquids like petrol, oil, grease, and paints, or flammable gases such as propane and butane. Class C involves energized electrical equipment. The fire itself is not electrical, but the presence of electricity makes it hazardous. Class D involves combustible metals like magnesium, titanium, zirconium, and sodium. Class K, or Class F in Europe, specifically involves cooking oils and fats, commonly found in commercial kitchens. Proactive identification of fire hazards is the critical first step in prevention. In UAE workplaces, common fire hazards include overloaded electrical circuits and faulty wiring, improper storage of flammable and combustible materials, accumulation of waste and combustible clutter due to poor housekeeping, and unsafe hot work activities like welding or grinding without adequate permits and firewatch. A systematic fire risk assessment is not just good practice, it's a regulatory requirement. This process involves identifying all potential fire hazards and determining who might be at risk, evaluating the identified risks to understand their severity and likelihood, and deciding on appropriate precautions, controlling the risks by implementing effective preventative and protective measures, reviewing and updating the assessment regularly to ensure its continued effectiveness and compliance with evolving standards. Prevention is always the most effective firefighting strategy. Key fire prevention measures and best practices include good housekeeping. Maintain clean, tidy work areas, free from combustible waste, ensuring clear access to all fire safety equipment and exits. Electrical safety. Regularly inspect electrical equipment, avoid overloading sockets, and ensure all wiring is compliant with local standards. Report any frayed wires or faulty equipment immediately. Flammable materials storage. Store all flammable liquids, gases, and other combustible materials in designated, well-ventilated, fire-rated storage areas, away from ignition sources. Hot work permits and firewatch. Implement and strictly adhere to a permit-to-work system for all hot work activities. Ensure a trained firewatch is present with appropriate extinguishing equipment during and after hot work. Emergency exit clearances. Ensure all emergency exits, escape routes, and fire assembly points are always clear, unobstructed, and well lit, as mandated by civil defense regulations. Early and reliable fire detection is vital for a swift and safe emergency response. Smoke detectors. These are the most common type, responding to visible or invisible particles of combustion. Heat detectors. These activate when the ambient temperature exceeds a preset limit or rises rapidly. Flame detectors. These are highly specialized, identifying the presence of flames by detecting specific infrared or ultraviolet light emissions. All these detectors are integrated into comprehensive fire alarm systems, which also include easily accessible manual call points. Regular maintenance, inspection, and testing of all fire detection and alarm systems are mandatory as per UAE civil defense requirements to ensure their full functionality in an emergency. Knowing how to correctly use fire suppression equipment can contain small fires before they escalate, preventing major incidents. Fire extinguishers. Different types are specifically designed for different fire classes. It is crucial to use the correct extinguisher for the fire type. Water. For Class A fires, ordinary combustibles, foam. Effective on Class A and Class B fires, flammable liquids, CO2, carbon dioxide. Best for Class B, flammable liquids, and Class C, electrical fires. Dry powder. A versatile extinguisher for Class A, B, and C fires, and some specialized types for Class D metals. Wet chemical. Specifically designed for Class K or F fires involving cooking oils and fats. The pass method. Always remember the acronym PASS for Safe and Effective Fire Extinguisher Use. Pull the pin. Aim the nozzle at the base of the fire. Squeeze the handle. Sweep from side to side. Hose reels. Provide a continuous water supply for Class A fires, typically found in buildings. Sprinkler systems. These automatically activate to suppress fires with water, crucial for large-scale protection. Fire blankets. Used to smother small fires, especially those involving cooking oils or clothing, by cutting off the oxygen supply. In the event of a fire, immediate, calm, and organized action is critical to ensure everyone's safety. Evacuation plans and routes. Familiarize yourself thoroughly with your workplace's fire evacuation plans, primary and secondary escape routes, and emergency exits. These must be clearly marked, well-lit, and kept unobstructed at all times. Assembly points. Know your designated outdoor assembly point, where everyone gathers for a head count after evacuation. Do not re-enter the building until authorized by civil defense or emergency personnel. Role of fire wardens/marshals. Cooperate fully with your trained fire wardens or marshals. They are crucial for guiding evacuations, assisting vulnerable individuals, and reporting to emergency services. Calling emergency services. In the UAE, immediately call 997 for civil defense. Provide clear and concise information about the fire's exact location, nature, and any known casualties. Do not attempt to fight a fire if it is too large, spreading rapidly, or if your personal safety is at risk. Adherence to local and federal safety standards is not just a legal requirement, but a fundamental commitment to safety excellence in the UAE. ADOSHSF COP, Abu Dhabi Occupational Safety and Health Center's Safety Factor Code of Practice. For organizations operating in Abu Dhabi, fire safety requirements are comprehensively governed by the ADOSHSF COP, particularly SF COP 53.0 Fire and Emergency Management. This code provides detailed guidelines for fire prevention, protection systems, and emergency response, and compliance is mandatory. UAE Civil Defense Law. Across the entire United Arab Emirates, fire and life safety are primarily regulated by Federal Law No. 24 of 1999 concerning civil defense, and its subsequent executive regulations and ministerial decisions. This law mandates comprehensive fire prevention measures, building safety standards, and emergency response protocols for all establishments. Dubai Municipality Regulations. Specifically within the Emirate of Dubai, the Dubai Municipality issues additional regulations and circulars that often complement and enhance the civil defense codes. These may include specific requirements related to building materials, fire resistance, and the issuance of operational safety permits, ensuring higher local safety standards. UAE Federal Labor Law. Beyond specific fire codes, Federal Law No. 8 of 1980, concerning the regulation of labor relations, and its amendments, generally obligates employers to provide a safe working environment and necessary safety precautions for their employees. This implicitly includes robust fire safety measures and training. Theoretical knowledge is significantly enhanced by practical application. Regular fire drills and hands-on training sessions are absolutely essential for effective fire preparedness in the UAE. Participate actively in these sessions to gain practical experience using fire extinguishers. Familiarize yourself with specific evacuation routes in your building and understand your precise role in an emergency. These drills are critical for building individual confidence and ensuring a highly coordinated response when it matters most. In conclusion, fire safety is a shared responsibility that requires the active participation of every individual. By understanding the principles of fire, recognizing hazards, implementing robust preventative measures, and knowing how to respond effectively, we can collectively create safer environments across the UAE. Your vigilance, adherence to safety protocols, and commitment to continuous learning are invaluable. Always report any potential fire hazards immediately to your supervisor or safety officer, and participate fully in all scheduled safety training and drills. Thank you for your unwavering commitment to fire safety. For any questions or further information, please do not hesitate to contact us. Please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more upcoming trainings.